Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 as Italy. Now, for you guys, by the time you see this video, patch 1.1 will have been out for a few days, but for me, it just came out a few hours ago. So this is the first chance I've had to play on patch 1.1. Really excited for it, lots of great UI improvements, lots of improvements to the AI, some game balance changes as well. I think they're going to affect us quite a bit here and there. One of the things we noticed in the last, I don't know, couple episodes ago maybe, something like that, we saw a destroyer fleet really do a huge number on our capital ships, and apparently they've rebalanced, I guess, the way armor works in naval combat, or maybe rebalanced armor amounts one way or another, to stop destroyers from being overly powerful here. So capital ships are, I guess, a lot more tanky. The other thing they've changed is air combat. They've made fighters a lot more effective against unescorted bombers, and also have presumably retuned the speed of excuse me, certain air combat to make it less bloody, quote-unquote bloody, which makes sense because we were losing like hundreds of planes in a single afternoon of air combat, as opposed to, you know, maybe now it'll take, you know, a few days for the same sort of thing to happen. That second thing doesn't sound like a real balance change, like the end result may end up being the same, but it does have certain implications, especially when you consider reinforcement rates and different things like that, so that's quite interesting. Anyway, and then the other big thing is the ability to set combat sort of stance for the battle plan. So for example, our Chinese battle plan here, I've gone and set to be executed aggressively, because I think we should be able to run over these guys very, very, very quickly. So I've got that going on there. So hopefully we'll have to micromanage less and maybe make our little tank hit squads you know, do a little bit less manual work. I've restructured some of our armies and some of our theaters over here. I've got Africa as one giant theater properly, and one of the army, the Green Army that was fighting over here, has joined the Finnish front over here. They should not have to be around too long, but I wanted to get a good push here. We don't know exactly how much is waiting for us. Get it pushed back, get it resolved, and then I can go and liberate those guys to do something else. I've dismantled all my air wings and then reset them, especially with the improvement against bombers. I've got my air wings that are going to defend the Italy, Alpine region, and southern France are quite a bit smaller. Southern France does have 200. These are only at 100. I'm hoping that's going to be enough with the new system. We'll play it by ear. That allows me to have almost 2,000 planes ready to go in northern France. And I'm actually wondering if I should just deploy them now. Probably. I'll have things pretty far outnumbered. So let's go ahead and do that. And do we want to have them on air superiority and or interception? It's an interesting question. I think I want them doing everything. And I don't know if this is like better or if I should split it or what. Definitely what I should be doing is, oops, not that, is splitting you. Oh, I can't split, right, until you have been deployed. So I still can't do that. But at least they'll start on a mission. Okay, so that's not going to be too bad. I'll want to split them up later because it'll be slightly more efficient. But we can get started on that. Anyway, I think I can unpause at this point and let that go. Oh, day-night cycle got turned back on. Let's go and stop that. And what do we have? Ooh, naval invasions. That's one of the things that's supposed to be improved a wee bit. They're invading in Brittany, so our defensive line here, we can go and just shrink that down. I can't remember where Brittany ends. Okay, so we can trim that down a little further. Okay. Good. Purple group to go and hold that, and that'll be fine. Still deploying. Oh yeah, still a ways to go. Oh, they pulled back their bombers as well. Interesting. Oh, naval invasions in southern France as well. Okay, tons of them. And the Middle East. Oh my. I think they did change some of the AI there. Really? In the Middle East? Where the hell are you coming from? I guess you could be coming from the Raj. Okay, what we're going to have to do is grab a handful of these. Make a new army. Sure, Italo-Greek. It's not necessarily the most clear name, but that's okay. And so where is this happening? Naval invasion of Abu Dhabi. There it is. Okay. I'm like, I think I clicked here first, and I thought, well, that's probably it. And then didn't realize there was a little tiny zone over there. A lot of options for Abu Dhabi. All right, you. Halt any sort of movement you've got going on already. And fallback line. Like this, I guess. Although it might be a job for Garrison and just hold the forts themselves. But we've got 5 units. We've got 6 territory. Oh, we'll see how it goes. Get your butt over there. Tell you what, let me add an extra couple of units to this. There we go. So then we'll have enough coverage, hopefully, for every province. We don't have to manually tweak things around. We'll see how it goes. And then southern France. And that's in 2 different areas. Aquitaine and Poitou. Aquitaine, Poitou. Let's see. I'm gonna select half of you guys. Make a new army. Give you a commander. Oh, not Giovanni. There we go. And give you a fallback line. How do we... I guess it goes through Bordeaux. There we go. To here. To there. Alright. Try to hold on to that. Destroyer is still doing somewhat okay. Keeping track of those submarines over there. I am building more flat cannons over here in northern France. And I made it a higher priority. Okay, there's the invasion. It's quite large. So let's get more people in here. Obviously, there's still combat width, but I want to make sure to be able to tank that out. There's a lot of things landing there. Okay, and our planes. So right now it's only fighters kicking around. And I do want to take this and go split, split, split. Like that, excellent. And then these guys as well. Split, split, and split. There's pros and cons to different sizes. It looks... Oh, there's another invasion. There it is. Do I... Oh, I think I dismantled my naval bombers too, which is excellent, because what I can do here is say, hey, what's the closest to here? Brittany. Excellent. We're going to get all the naval bombers. We don't have any aces left. That's okay. And you're going to have a mission to go there, and you're going to be doing naval strikes. Blow up some of these ships. Okay. And, oh, apparently I had a... Shit! Yeah, okay, these fallback lines, like, I'd drawn it through here and then went back there, but it cut it out. So they actually got a landing zone, which isn't great. But as long as we can keep them out of the port... That was probably the, yeah, the Aquitaine landing, so... I mean, there might still be one more. No, it does cover that. There just was no one in there. I still got to cover the north. There we go. It's not so much that I want to attack into this. I just need to make sure they don't take Brittany, and this, you know, will help open up a second thing. And there's not the strongest forces defending here. I might want, like, a faster sort of hit squad, but for now we're okay. It looks like we're defending there, which is great. What was going on in the Middle East? It could be... That happened actually very fast. What could have been is there may have already been an invasion on the way. It's just I hadn't gotten notice before. So that might have been due to happen regardless. Come on, Nationalist Spain. Do it. That's, yeah, quite the D-Day. I gotta give them credit for that. Looks like we're gonna push them back here, though. We've pushed them back there, which is great. Maybe Purple Squadron. Not Squadron, that's not a very good term. We're gonna go here and try to... There we go. Take that. Get in there. Alright, that's going to get pushed back. Good. And hopefully we'll be able to stop that properly Excellent. Nothing else going on weird. No, 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 no. Everything's okay here. Good. How's the air zone? We're on full 2,000 ships, or fighters now. Lost 15, they lost 33, and some bombers. We may have actually gained control over northern France here. Oh! The real D-Day is happening over there. Alright, we'll get some troops over there soon. Let's take a look at the Finland situation here. You guys, push aggressively. We need to get that taken care of as quickly as possible. Then we gotta go and retake the Netherlands. Okay, there we go. We've canceled that. Now, I still have a naval invasion that says about Normandy and Pas-de-Calais over here, but that is it. So, with my French groups, Grey's still the actual garrison. I'm gonna send this teal group to try to fight back here. Or just hold it. This is not really a good offensive force. The United States announces Balkan Diplomatic Initiative. Rising threat. They should stick to their own little piece. That was an odd pop-up. Both in terms of, like, the timing of it showing up now and the area outside. That may be a side effect of switching from one type of one patch level to another. I don't want to do English Channel yet, but I think here's a good idea. Oh, it's full of enemy bombers in the Bay of Biscay? So they're trying to bomb ships as well. So let's grab some of these guys. Send them there. And I'm going to put 2 in Aquitaine and 1 in Loire. There we go. They can try to get some air control over here. Meanwhile, purple group. Alright, just right click and go. How's China doing? Some supply problems, but we are pushing aggressively in here, which is excellent. That's what we're looking for. Germany's over here as well, too. They have apparently changed the AI to handle multi-front wars a little bit better. It doesn't look like Germany's doing a particularly good job of that at this time. But we'll see. I mean, we've got some pockets of land in there that we've got to take care of. Tell them to start attacks where they can, although it's not really going to do much with the garrison type units. We really need the Finnish troops to be liberated, or not liberated, but made available. Send the tank to there, and the rest of Team Purple. I'm just gonna re-add you to garrison duty for now, and then we'll split off people for front lines later on. Middle East looking okay? Yes. So this group of purples here, I'm gonna change them from front line to some garrisoning over here, so that we can just have a presence in some ports. There we go. Something like that. Alright, what do we have here? Sure, I'll take your divisions. Probably I will use you as more French garrisoning. Well, actually, the tank, green or not, will go there. And the infantry will... There we go. Join the French garrison. Alright. See if we can squeeze off this tank here. Not to mention, maybe get some supply to these isolated people. They're going to respond to things, but that's okay. Alright, Finland. We need you to finish quickly so we can free up these troops for something else. You are set to aggressive. You are. You are pushing well. Mostly. That's a big stack of dudes. If we can take the ports back. Well, can't take all of them because Norway. Alright, we did isolate some dudes. Got a stack wipe over there, which is nice. A lot of our units are still strategically redeploying. They haven't actually gotten there properly and in force. Not to mention, you know, just planning and whatnot. But they're starting to get here now. And we are starting to push back. And at least have them contained so they can't push out any further. Really, it's going to be Germany's job potentially to show up with proper units here. But yeah, the sooner we can wrap up some of these side wars, like the Chinese war, if we can just deal with this, things are going to get so much better. I have a free dockyard, so we're going to take advantage of the shift-click function over here. Oops. Doesn't work so well in the middle of an autosave. There we go. To filter out things in a way that I love. We're going to get another level 4 carrier up in here. And has this been alphabetized? It has. Wonderful. Research finished on our level 4 submarines, yeah? Pietro? Yeah, right over there. Oops, pause. I don't think we need next level of battleship. I don't think that's where we're going. And we've got... We are still researching this, yes? Yes, 9 days left. And I do have this coming online. So next level rocket, then jet. I see. Okay, we can do that. We could get more levels radar, but we do have 100% coverage right now. That's good. We may want paratroopers. Well, we will want paratroopers at some point, probably to take the UK. So I'll go ahead and start the research. It's not really the priority, so maybe I, should be ignoring it. I'm not sure. Oh, lost a destroyer over there. Yeah, destroyers are not going to be quite as potent as they used to be. Meanwhile, we are trying to do some airstrikes over here. How are we looking? We have no active bombers. They might be repairing. But there's also a storm. Yeah, naval strikes. Naval bombers, they've taken some hits. We have a lot of fighters over there to try to maintain the air superiority, which is going to be nice. We do have a lot of stats here. I guess we could expand this and actually see some more of the damage. Oh, we sank a battleship. Okay. Alright, so the aerial bombardment is getting some work done. Holy crap! Okay, yeah. Very good. I feel like some of the game balance has really shifted around here. We have... Oh, enemy active bombers over here, so we need... Closest would be Algiers, really. Ah, there we go. Balearic Islands. Just do interception over here. Meanwhile, how are we doing in northern France? No one bombarding us at all over here. Nice. Southern France, good. Good, good, good. I see no bombers active there. Yeah, they've really shifted their strategy around a bit. Or we killed a bunch of stuff. They have 1,000 fighters patrolling the English Channel. Okay. At some point, we'll have to try to win that air war. Nice. Alright, a little bit of damage, but that's it. Okay. How are we doing? Looks like things have been pushed back over here very nicely. We are definitely pushing back in Finland as well, and it seems to be continuing very nicely there. And we took, I think, yeah, we took both nearby ports, which is awesome. Actually, our offensive plan is completely done. So we need a new offensive line. And for that, we really want to push right up to over here. They should get attrition pretty heavily right now. As we push further in, we'll be getting more and more attrition from the supply up until we take this port. But then we'll have a very thin bottleneck to maintain, which is good. There'll be more coastline to maintain, but we'll probably farm off. Actually, I can probably do that now, especially since we're going to have supply problems. Let's go and grab a handful of infantry, split you off, and tell you to garrison. It's a big area, but really it's only got a couple places that it's actually going to be garrisoning. We'll do that to start off with. And then we'll probably pull more people off to garrison these areas. Just hold the ports, and that's the only thing that we're going to care about. What we could also do is get some close air support. We don't have a whole lot of it, but that's okay. All right, good. Take that back. All right, that's being held off. Everything here is clear. Good here. We're pushing in here. Okay, British Raj. Oh, that's our naval version. I'm like, did I get a new type of plane? Okay, naval version of the plane. I may as well research the next level of close air support. At some point, I might decide to actually build some. But we need to set up production lines, because we're going to need some for our carriers. You do that. So I'm going to cancel you. You don't have that much production efficiency. We still want a lot of fighters, but we are going to need some naval ones. So, is this air experience? It is. Excellent. So, naval bomber. Well, I don't think we need as much range with the naval ones. I'll give them that one level anyway. Alright, we'll spend a lot of it on the bombers themselves. That'll be okay. And then we want a variant. Shit. I did the wrong one here. This is the carrier one. Arg. Alright, well, tough cookies. And we don't get it. The carrier fighter one. Well, I'll probably just save up so I can make a really crazy variant. Well, I guess it stacks. Okay, carrier fighter. It is important for you to have good agility. So we're going to put 2 points in the engines, and then we can't do any more than that. Damn it. Okay. So, yeah, you, carrier fighter, Mark 1, go there. We're going to get 1 line of that. Then build aircraft, carrier naval bomber. 1 full line of that as well. I wonder if I... Yeah, I don't care as much about the regular naval bombers. I'm going to drop them down to the bottom. And that'll be okay. And do something like that, which probably will mean I actually have free military factories. Although, I don't know. We'll see what happens. They're mostly damaged anyway. Okay, oh right, I was going to set my India group over here because we have, like, no defenses left. So, why don't we want to prioritize this? Across? Yeah, probably. Send you offensive line that does something like that. Also, you just clean that up. And be aggressive. It's fine. Are you doing anything? Oh, it looked like it was still active. It looked like it was active. But it weren't. Now it is. There we go. And then they'll go and all be over here. 18, 18. Yeah, good. Excellent. It's more real naval battles. Ooh, Marines level 3. Very good. We've got that going on. I may as well get the next level of MP for the French. I don't know. Oh, it's 45. You know what? We can finish all these. Great stuff. So what do we have here? Kind of even. Losing destroyer there. Kind of as it should be. Definitely feels like things have gotten better. And then, oh, well, we did damage there. Losing a couple planes isn't a huge deal. That's quite nice. Battlecruiser and a carrier. Yeah. I mean, only level 1s, but that's a lot of damage happening over here. Northern France naval invasion. Yeah, right. That's been sort of building up for a little while. They're probably planning one. But I still want to push this back, and then I'll move my troops over here. The important thing is my ports are still currently being babysat. And I'll have to hope that that's good enough. Go be super aggro here. We're not worried about overextending these lines in any way whatsoever. So just go, go, go. My crappy little divisions. Alright, Finland. Good. Just clean that up. Those are being defended. This is going well, getting a little bit of attrition. So what I'm going to do is grab a little more of the garrisons. There we go. Just thin out the attacking force to something a little bit... we don't need as much because it's getting a little narrower and we don't really have the supply over there. And we just want to make sure those ports are okay. Alright, good. Meanwhile, things are still good here. That's nearly done, which is awesome. Everything's okay over here. Middle East still good. Middle East still good. Bit of a push against the British Raj over here. You guys are all part of whom? China group, yeah? Well, oh, not everyone's... Hold on. Alright, China group. Do this, and actually remove that front completely so it's not confusing. There we go. Excellent. Except that now I'm going to grab some of y'all. Who's these purple guys? Oh yeah, that's me. Just got confused because of all the blue. I'm going to grab some of these guys, including some Marines apparently. Break off part of you. Make you part of India. Assign a good general to you. And a front line right there. And get you to push down that way. And be aggressive about it. Have faith. Yeah, you guys are having no supply right here, so the sooner we can sort of break out here, the better. Yeah, none of these guys have any supplies. The attrition. Oh, 0%, 1%. Okay, it's not too bad there. And you guys are set to aggressive. Good. And yeah, like, surely you can go and just stomp these guys. And take care of that. And make this a much, much cleaner, thinner front line. Ooh. Is that out of gas? No, you're okay. There we go. And we don't really have to worry about that anymore. Although, just have everyone stomp on that. Okay. Pushes are happening. Some tanks defending. How are we looking over here? No landings yet, which is good. And we've almost retaken the Netherlands territory over here. Wonderful. Greater Finland is part of the Axis. Excellent. Okay. Yeah, and I may not have to babysit this front after. I don't know how well we can push here. Nice that I don't think this is occupied. Oh, no, it's Norwegian territory that's occupied. Okay. Because as I say, maybe we'll actually have better supply and whatnot because it's actually Finnish territory, but it's not. I don't know where it starts and ends, especially in the current status. Alright, supply problems. Still looking. Oh, Western approaches. No, that went away. I don't know where Western approaches is. And it doesn't actually show up. It was a naval invasion, wasn't it? Like, am I missing a naval invasion somewhere bad that I gotta worry about? Maybe it was something else going on. Maybe it was a naval battle somewhere. That actually sounds about right. Because Western approaches is a sea zone, isn't it? Oh, I had it selected, and yeah, it's naval combat. Okay, Good. I think it's because I see the anchor, and I'm like, ah, it's naval invasion. They have a lot of people sitting in Amsterdam, but I think we'll be able to surround them. Ooh, level 3 mechanized equipment. Very good. Now, in 45, there's nothing new over here. I may finish... Yeah, naval mission efficiency actually will be quite useful. So yeah, a little bit of a surround. Can we... That's not going to work out so well, but they're actually pulling back a little bit because they know they're losing and they don't want to be cut off. And then it'll be quite easy to take these guys out because they're not going to have the supply without Amsterdam. Amsterdam's also well defended because it's a city, and we're about to take the port over here, which is actually the big thing. Then these guys, that'll be a whole lot of people with no ability to retreat at all. Is that group 22? Yeah. And I can just right-click on there. I mean, I suppose I could plan an attack and whatever, but I think just the right-click will be fine. They'll die eventually. Alright, nothing here. Blown up some stuff on convoys. Heavy cruiser. Oh, lost some subs there. It's unpleasant. Destroyed a battleship. And a heavy cruiser again. Lots of damage being applied. Meanwhile, looks like we definitely have good control over the air here. Which is really nice, because that will finally put a halt to my factory destruction. Flat cannons may help a little bit, certainly, but it's not the only thing. Get in there. I don't know if there's anyone who wasn't already fighting. I'll just make sure. But that I can't actually see the numbers. I guess if I zoom out... There we go. 36 divisions are going to get stack wiped over here, and I think a few others may have already been overrun. A huge blow. Excellent. And with these guys, I think I'm just going to add them to the French garrisons again. That's going to be okay. And we've got some free military factories. Mostly damaged ones. Still not actually building the carrier naval bombers. There we go. Something like that. Alright, well, we have resolved Netherlands. We have resolved the sort of Finnish issue over here. I don't know if we're going to be able to continue through here, especially not with this comp as is. Maybe, I mean, obviously with the supply problem is pretty significant, but what if, let's say I took all these infantry divisions. And these are not my divisions. Let's take all these. It's going to be a bit overkill for garrison duty. But we're just going to cycle them over to garrison duty. And then let's make sure, let's give one of our great generals over here control over this army. And let me reset their current orders. Yeah, that is pretty thin there. We may need to do a naval invasion to actually make this work. But we're just going to keep the tanks here. Are these mountains? Yeah, they are. So if we can get some Alpine divisions, that wouldn't be terrible. Let's see here. I do need to wrap this up. Type. Yeah, finding in India. That's all pretty good. Some Chinese ones. I can probably grab some of the China ones. While there is mountains over there, certainly, they're still hitting a fair number of supply problems, so... There we go. Something like that. Alright, we got to put a cut in here. Thank you very much for watching another episode, folks, and I'll see you guys next time.